What happens if a chain smoker quits smoking suddenly? I smoked 3 packs a day for 12 years. Started at 17 when I got kicked out of home. Cigarettes were my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. By 28, I couldn't walk upstairs without stopping twice. My fingers were yellow, my teeth were brown. Every morning started with blood in the sink when I brushed. My breaking point came when my nephew visited. He was 4 years old, sweet kid. He sat on my lap and said I smelled like Grandpa's ashtray. Then he asked if I was dying. His mom tried to shush him, but he kept asking. He said dying people smell like smoke where he comes from. I laughed it off. But that night I looked in the mirror, really looked. My skin was gray, my eyes were dull. I looked 45, not 28. Next morning I threw every pack in the trash. No patches, no gum, no plan, just done. Day 1 was fine. I felt proud, strong even. Day 2, my hands started shaking. Not just trembling, full shaking like I had Parkinson's. I couldn't hold a glass of water. Dropped my phone 3 times. My boss asked if I was drunk. Day 4, the headaches hit. Not regular headaches. These felt like someone drilling into my skull. Light hurt, sound hurt, breathing hurt. I called in sick and lay in bed with towels over the windows. Day 7, I started seeing things. Smoke coming from walls, cigarettes on empty tables. I'd reach for them and they'd disappear. Once I woke up at 3 a.m. convinced the apartment was on fire. It wasn't, just my brain playing games. Week 2, my body went crazy. I sweated through 3 shirts a day. Then I'd get so cold I'd wear 2 hoodies in summer. Food tasted like cardboard. Water tasted like metal. I lost 15 pounds because eating made me gag. The anger was the worst part. I punched my car window at a red light because the driver next to me was smoking. Shattered it completely. Cut my hand. Sat there bleeding and crying while cars honked behind me. My sister stopped visiting. Said I was too mean. My neighbor complained I was slamming doors. I was. I didn't even realize it. Everything made me furious. The way people chewed, how they walked, how they breathed. Day 20, I found myself at the gas station at 2 a.m., standing in front of the cigarette display. The clerk knew me. He already had my brand ready. I stood there for 10 minutes, just staring. Then I bought gum instead. Cried the whole way home. Month 2, something shifted. I woke up and could smell my pillow. Not cigarette smell. Actual fabric smell. Clean cotton. I made coffee and tasted coffee, not ash. My neighbor's cooking didn't just smell like food, it smelled incredible. Like I'd been living with a stuffy nose for 12 years. Day 75, I ran. Not far, just to the corner, but I ran without coughing, without stopping, without feeling like my chest would explode. I stood on that corner laughing like a crazy person. An old man asked if I was okay. I said yes. First time I meant it in years. Week 12, my nephew visited again. He jumped on my lap and buried his face in my shirt. Said I smelled like Uncle Jake now, not like dying. His mom tried to shush him again, but I hugged him tight and whispered thank you. It's been 4 years. I still dream about smoking every week. Sometimes I wake up panicking, thinking I gave in. The cravings never fully die. They just get quieter. Last month I ran a half marathon, placed 47th out of 200. Not bad for someone who couldn't climb stairs. My nephew was at the finish line. He's 8 now. He made a sign that said, "My uncle can breathe." Made me ugly cry right there in front of everyone. The guy who sold me cigarettes for 12 years, he quit too. Said watching me buy gum that night changed something. Now we run together Sunday mornings. 2 ex-smokers pretending our lungs don't remember. They do, but we run anyway.